Perfect. Give me like 2 seconds. Sorry, just making sure that other people get the stream. It'll be like a second. Boop. And then... boop. And then... come on, there's another one. There we go. Sorry, just making sure that... I like to make sure that I watch the stream on my phone too, because not only am I a narcissist, I also have to make sure that it looks and sounds okay viewing it from a phone. Because honestly, it kind of sucks when you can't see what you're recording or filming, or you can't hear yourself. So, you know, the things that I see on my end, on my recording software, might be completely different than what you're seeing on your end from my recording software. So, to make sure that I can properly monitor it, forgive the unshaven, unkempt face, because it's fucking terrible and I haven't shaved in a few days. But anyways, yes. Grandia 2-time. Yes, I haven't done much. Whoops. I left the inn, and that was about it. Again, I tried to use the right analog stick. This is what I'm using to play it. It's a old Xbox Series controller. I just dusted out my PC today, so... yeah. I got a little bit of dust on it. There we go. Feel free to use the chat whenever you please. I will be checking it periodically, just to make sure that y'all are playing nice and not sharing them spicy memes, because I probably won't see them. Change how the camera operates in this. Yeah, okay. I have a gripe already. Hello, Octavio. I can't even see what that actually says. Armenta. So I'm so sorry. That is probably your surname, and I probably butchered it. Yeah, hi, how are you doing today? Yeah, my gripe is that the camera is messed up in this. Oh. Yeah, because usually if I hold right on the right trigger, it will move left. If I hold left, it will move right. I just had to change that. I can't believe I had to change that. Why would I want the camera to move right if I'm holding the left trigger? The moon shines evil once more in the night. Could it be the resurrection of Valmar? Probably. I don't know, man. You're the guy that lives in this universe. I'm just, Hi there, Mew for Eagle. How are you doing today? That moon has such a baneful glow. It's an omen, an evil omen. I'm so scared I can't sleep. Yeah, take some melatonin, lady. Lord Grannis will protect her, especially her. It doesn't want to protect anybody else, just Betsy or whatever the heck her name is. I can't go in there. Hey, Biblos. Sorry, my phone is... wow, that text is... I might need glasses. Oh, well. There we go. There was some frame rate dips. Let's see here. So sorry, so sorry. This isn't going to be like an everyday occurrence, but... there we go. Now I can see my mug and your guys' comments. Excuse me. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Are you the only one to make it back? Where are the others? What has happened? Oh yeah, if you're just catching it, essentially your main character in this is a bounty hunter, kind of sorta, kind of like a witcher, treated like shit, but everybody hires them because they need bounty hunter shit done. And you were supposed to escort this chick to Elena to a tower, some sort of sanctuary. All of her friends got murdered, slaughtered, and she's the only survivor. So she's got a little bit of survivor's guilt. So yeah, that's there's that. That's pretty much what the plot's about. There's like some sort of, I guess, kind of slightly satanic creature called Valmar. I don't remember what the hell he was because it's been so long since I've played this. All you need to know is that the main character is voiced by Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, I guess he also did Simba in like the Lion King cartoon. I wouldn't know. I barely remembered that was a thing. Oh, also the priest is voiced by Cam Clark too. So when you go out with your friends and come home to your vegan girlfriend, I I had wings. Yes. Yes, all of your friends were murdered. Now go to your room. Yeah, it sucks that your entire class got slaughtered, but you're grounded. No TV for a week, Missy. Possessed by the wings. Oop. Hello there, Nico Nicole. How are you doing today? Jesus, Ryudo is like my spirit animal because he is the RPG protagonist that like says the things that people would probably say if given like if put into like an RPG scenario. Like okay, yeah, no, finish your sentences. Come on. As Granus is the god of light, so Valmar is the devil of darkness. Long ago, the two met in battle as was ordained. The battle between good and evil, right? Everyone knows the fairy tale. Valmar was defeated, yes, but not destroyed. Even now, the foul one prepares for the coming of eternal night. This is new. Valmar grows in power with each passing day, seeking to break the seals which for a time have kept the darkness bound. As is foretold in Scripture, the day of darkness is at hand. The world groans with the heaviness of Valmar's rebirth. The devil seeks again to blot out the light of Granus. Valmar will return our world to darkness and then destroy it. Sadly, even the power of our Pope, Zera Innocentius, is not enough to ward the seals against the very darkness itself. Yes, yet it is the work of myself and my brethren to prevent the advent of that day, when all light shall fade away. Were it not so, I would not have sent my daughter to that doomed ceremony. Your daughter? Tessa. The sealing ceremony failed. And if what you say is true, not only did it fail, but Elena has become possessed by Valmar's accursed wings as well. What happens next? The pieces of Valmar devour the soul of those they possess. Our dear Elena. Once she is emptied, the wings will move on. On to another host. This is how Valmar feeds, gathering strength to re-enter our world. The fetters will be loosened. Ryudo, will you lend us your services again? Will you help Elena be her bodyguard? These sad events may yet be made to work in our favor. I wish to send Elena to Grandia's Cathedral immediately. It is rumored that His Holiness Zera knows of an ancient sacrament which has the power to cleanse the soul of darkness. The rite would free Elena and shield others from the taint of evil. We may again be able to seal the wings away. Such an act would delay Valmar's return. However, those that follow darkness will not sit idly as our plans come to fruition. I'm sorry, were you waiting for me to give a damn? No, Ryudo. I wait for you to recognize an opportunity. For your services, you shall receive, say, a statue of gold. It belonged to the church, but needs outweigh vanity. I believe it would make a pretty enough prize. Let me think about it. I can't stand God or women. Oh, wow. They chose Cam Clark simply for that line. What was that? Something outside? Magic missile!
What do you think you're doing, huh? What do you mean by that?
She has a fair hand with magic.
And other fair parts besides. Tell me, do I look like a dark one to you?
Kinda, sorta.
Really?
Ryudo, beware! Evil takes forms far from foul.
Are you really one of the dark ones?
It's like, look, man, she might be like a vessel of Valmar, but damn those tits.
This statue? This church? And the scum who live here, too.
As Granus once said, I can fix her.
Careful, Ryudo. She's dangerous. The church. What have
Oh,
you done?
no, not the church. I work there.
What's the big deal? It's just a rickety old church. Now, how about I obliterate
I'm sure that's what Dio Brando thought when he, like, obliterated a mosque. Ah, it's just a mosque. What the fuck's your problem?
Or are you just as sick and twisted as you look?
Man, you're, like, literally looking up her skirt.
You're terrible. What an awful thing to say. I thought you... Well, this will tame your tongue.
Oh, and we have our second boss fight? Okay. Oh, damn, she is fast. Oh, you're not supposed to win this one. Okay. Nope, that suddenly makes a little more sense. We are going to... I'm just gonna let her do that. Block it. Get my turn back. I mean, I know I'm supposed to lose, but this is like pro wrestling. I have to at least make it entertaining to watch. I have to make you think that I'm gonna win. See? You gotta put up a good fight when you're during this.
Damn it! Such intense power!
Well, well, my dear. You make a rather nice plaything.
Don't toy with me!
I like you. My name is Millennia. When we meet, I'll make you mine. Well, practice up. I'll be back. Toodles!
Millennia, by the way, is the best character in this game. Yeah, she is. She is adorable.
Fight! For a girl. Father, I'll take you up on your offer. I want to find out for myself just exactly what is going on.
It's anti-religious RPG shenanigans. Man, I get to get the Pope's autograph. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate Ryudo's single track mind. He's getting that bag. He doesn't care how many sacrilegious acts he has to carry out. He's getting that paycheck. Oh, your broad change of heart. Of course. Oh, shit, I know what he meant. He's talking about women. I will make sure she only loses, at the most, 2 limbs. They could both be legs, they could both be arms, but she's only going to lose 2 of them at the most. I hate when I touch my phone screen and it doesn't respond. Well, they didn't die in vain. They died in the tower. Jesus, lady, keep up. I shall pray for your safety. I'm gonna pray that you just step on a Lego. Not for any bad reason, really. I'm just an asshole. Good. I like spunk. Must get to the grandest cathedral no matter the cost. Okay. And we're off. I think... Ooh, now suddenly this chair got like 6 times more comfortable. Maybe it's because I was just sitting at an awkward-ass angle. Who knows? I'm not gonna bother with, God, magical hats guy. Buy. Weapons. Okay, why do I have the two options when one is clearly better? There we go. Armor. Ooh. Weapons. Yeah, Geoblade's going. Ugh. 6 move, 2 defense. Equip. Yeah, it's going on Elena. Man, you can suck my cocky. Fucking piece of shit shop owner. Ooh, mushrooms. Muscle mushroom. Oh, the best. I was expecting an item from that. Yeah, you know what? We'll save here. If you're just tuning in, there's no random encounters in this. Everything is on the overworld. Actually, wow, that loads really damn fast. Who's closest? That guy's closest. Oh. Ooh. Man, she's slow.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Ooh, wow, that was a one-shot. Nice. There we go. Dead. Super fucking dead. Really? Okay, make it up here. Yeah, the camera in this is a little wonky because you are using the triggers to adjust it. I really hate that. I don't know what the hell Sega was thinking, making it so that it's just one analog stick. They had to have seen like the DualShock was out by the time the Dreamcast hit stores. So I don't know what Sega was thinking. The writing was on the wall. That dual analog was going to be the way to go. Interestingly enough, like there are Dreamcast games that actually have like they're programmed for dual analog support. There just never was a dual analog controller, and I completely forgot that Elena is not a physical attacker. Which is what happens when I start on my stupid little tangents. I have this bad habit of being like, hey, I'm going to talk about this random thing nobody gives a shit about. In my streams that nobody watches.
Here goes my impact bomb.
This is again like 3 minutes. I have to take a quick break just because I have to feed my cat and all that. He's a cute little bugger. You're not going to see him on stream because, you know, to protect his identity. He didn't consent to being filmed. So, I have like a waiver for him to sign at some point. Which, I mean, I'll force him to sign because he's a cat and he doesn't have free will. I mean, he does have free will, but, like, not like that. I figured, like, once the stream, like, starts getting into the negative numbers, I'll bring him in like a Cousin Oliver situation. And then people will send him death threats because he ruined the stream. I say as nobody is watching. See, the joke, wow, actually, somehow this always ties back to Ninja Turtles. Because the guy that played Cousin Oliver on the Brady Bunch was Michelangelo in the live-action TMNT movies. Damn, that's a nice tent. This game actually still looks really good for its age. Like, it's simple, but like it looks good. And you know what? I'll commend it for this. It doesn't do the... I don't know what it is with modern RPGs. They are so fucking lazy. Because half the time, like, if you have, like, a dialogue box, there would be no animation between the 3D models. It would just be a PNG of one character talking to a PNG of another. And I fucking hate that. That is the laziest shit. If you just want to make a visual novel, just make a visual novel. I fucking hate Persona for it. I hate Persona. I hate like the Digimon Cyber Sleuth games. Like, there's potential there. There's potential in a Digimon RPG, but half the cutscenes are just a PNG talking to another PNG. I'm like, you put all this money and effort into these 3D models. I don't know, man. Maybe get them moving on screen for a bit. It's like, hey, it's a great job you did animating, what's his name? Ryuji in Persona 5. That's a great job you guys did animating that. Just like that 2D asset. But, you know, maybe you could put that high quality, high definition 3D model to work a little bit. That'd be great. Like, when your cutscenes don't look any better than Quest 64's, you know you fucked up. Now, when it comes to voice acting, I feel like any RPG after like 2008, you've got no excuse not to be like 100% voiced. I understand that there's a lot of dialogue, but like, you've already spent millions of dollars making a turn-based RPG. You may as well spend a little extra cash on the voice talent. You don't need to get like AAAs. Like, I'm not expecting Mark Hamill. But there's a reason why games in the early 2000s could get away with like being fully voiced, like every NPC. And it's because they usually used Canadian voice actors. You know, maybe if you weren't trying to pay Chris Sabat, who is incredibly overpaid for the low amount of effort he puts into things, you would actually you'd have enough money to pay to have the rest of the game voice acted. For this, it's fine because of the time. RPGs typically didn't have voice acting. Like, not even a little bit. I remembered, what was it, like, Vagrant Story on the PS1. I remember that being voice acted. And then I played it recently, and it turns out, no, there is not any voice acting. After this cutscene, I'll be right back. I just gotta go feed the cat. But I want to get through the cutscene, so I don't want there to be any breaks. That was my little tangent on voice acting. Oh, she's not even sleeping in the tent. You know, that's good character development. That is, nothing happened. The simple act of him sleeping outside of the tent so as to give her space in the tent, and then her choosing not to sleep in the tent, that's a good character moment. It's small. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really impact anything. But it lets you know sort of something about what kind of people these characters are. And I like that. That's a very, very small detail. It's like, wait, well, hold on. No, I am an asshole. You were right the first time. I love the music in this game. This game has some good music. So, anyways, I will be right back. Just got to go feed the cat. Give me 6 minutes or so. We are back. We're going up this way. Oh, geez, I've completely gotten turned around. I am probably... Okay, that's back the way I came. Okay. Two. More spiders, great. Okay, I can't drop down there. Oh, I can, however, climb up here. Okay, how the hell do I get that? See, now, like, my OCD is gonna kick in, and I'm gonna try to get that, but... You know what? The camera in this honestly kind of makes me a little motion sick. I don't get that from too many games. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll get into a fight here. Impact bomb. There we go. And then he's probably going to reach his turn before Elena does. So we're going to disrupt him.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Yeah, we'll just slap him a little. Oh, her SP is okay. So SP and MP are different. So skills and magic use a different resource. She'll have him dead in one hit, anyways.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
There we go. No level up for them. Okay. How the... Oh, this is gonna bother the hell out of me. Yeah, another fight. Ooh, wow. Damn, that's actually quite a bit of damage. Push his turn back a little more. And then combo that up with a basic combo. Ooh. Oh, damn, I didn't get there fast enough. Okay. Yeah, there's got to be some treasure somewhere that I can access. Oh. Oh, see, the game didn't prompt me for that, so... Let me guess, this is... Oh, crag snake. I thought it was going to be called an asp. Which is like another term for snake. Okay, that guy's going to target Elena. Nice.
Here goes my impact bomb.
I don't know who voices Elena. That's something I'll be wondering for like the next 6 weeks. There we go. Get rid of him. And we'll just do a combo with her. There we go, and now we can finish. We can finish that snake off with just a basic attack. There we go. Dead. Sorry, I'm just like spinning around in my spinny chair because, like, you know, it spins. Okay, now I gotta see myself be a jackass on stream. Give me 1 second. Yay, that was exciting. Okay, so now if I get... Ooh, treasure chest. Okay, I can just interact with it. That would have been nice if the game had prompted me for that. Climbing hat, yay! There was another one here. What the hell does this do? It just... Oh, okay. Somebody tell me if that made like a bowling pin sound. That would be way more fun. Ooh, nice. Crystal brooch. It pains me that the menu button is not Y. So that dude, plus 10 defense, level 3 earth resistance. Level 5. Okay. Yeah, we'll buff his attack a little bit. Mana egg. Leather leggings. Pumps. Okay. Climbing boots. Ooh, wait, what? Hold on. Climbing hat, plus 4. Yeah, we'll throw that on her. Yeah, we'll take on both at once. Whoops. We're gonna have to rely on physical attacks with Elena. I admire her enthusiasm. If nothing else, by the time she gets over there, that might be a counter. He's closest. Oh shit, she's poisoned. Nice. Got that cancel. That's good. That's real good. Good. Bring out the Sonic Sad AM Dr. Robotnik voice. It's just weird that Jim Cummings isn't in this. He probably is, and I just don't realize it. See, Jim Cummings is in so many things that, like, you look on the list of ingredients on a loaf of bread, and you'll find Jim Cummings there. Which is the only time you want to see the letters C-U-M in your foodstuffs. Damn, Elena's taken a beating. Girl is a trooper. Oh, nice. Ryudo leveled up. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh shit, son. Okay, what's over here? Oh, another bird. You know what? We're gonna throw hands with the bird. There we go. I wasn't surprised. Oh shit, I forgot to heal Elena. Yeah. Game over. No, just kidding. What do you think this is? Persona? Will I reach him before he has a chance? There we go. And he just teleports down to me. Just kill him in one hit.
Tensei can slash. Whoa, that was a close one.
There we go. Fill the Mega Man mug up. And carry on. Ooh, what's up here? I really hate this game's camera. Oh my god, I hate it so much. And I still forgot to heal Elena. Oof. I am just not having a good time with this fight. I need to remember to actually start healing. Because I'm taking a beating. I'm taking a beating that I didn't have to pay for, though. So that's, you know, that's a step above usual. Bum ba dum bum ba do 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 ba do 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 do. Yes, start. I was already on items. Yomi's elixir. Oh, wait, that heals to full? Well. Okay, then. That's good to know. Ooh. I'm gonna save those attack items. Oh, this is actually the way I was supposed to go. Neato. I could be playing the HD remaster. Because, like, I do own it on Steam. But I decided to emulate the Dreamcast version just because... why not? It's not the worst version of the game. That would be the PS2 version. Okay, so we are at Gear Town. Sorry, give me like 2 seconds. There we go. Okay. Yes, a gear town. What's up, my kokujin? You know what? Let me find out how to actually say that in Japanese. Because that's, Japanese grammar is very strange. Watashi no kokujin-san genki desu ka? I imagine you wouldn't have to say kokujin-san. So it'd be something like, Watashi no kokujin genki desu ka? Japanese grammar is very strange. Is this a town or something? No, it's a settlement, a dwelling where people live. You might also know of it as a town, you dumb bitch. Not the kind you'd want to raise your kids in. Everything was fine up until the elves moved in. With their loud music. Their high crime rates. Oh, okay, so I misread regular as singular, and I was just like, whoa, we're going a little fast through the romance arc of this JRPG, aren't we? Like, I mean, Titus and Yuna had like half a game before they decided to PG-13 fucking a lake. My god, what an asshole. I love this man. I never thought I would love someone as much as I do Ryudo. He is the greatest RPG protagonist of all time. He doesn't care. He is a guy that's just like, yeah, I'm an RPG protagonist, what of it? Greet the innkeeper. Still breathing, unfortunately. Monsters, kiddo! Monsters have taken up residence on the other side of town. It's like, look, dude, they're just foreigners, okay? Like, you can't be calling them monsters, okay? Okay. What I don't get that phrase. Hiding in here like hens on omelet day. Do you just have like a day dedicated for omelets? Also, the hens don't give a shit if you take their eggs most of the time. As somebody that grew up a chicken farmer, they don't care. Like they give zero fucks. They'll eat them anyways. Also, why is this NPC so jacked? Like, why isn't he the protagonist of an RPG? Maybe he was. Maybe this is secretly Justin from the first Grandia that nobody played. Because otherwise we would be sitting on Grandia 5 by now. Or 15 or 19 or whatever number. Really, it's whatever Game Arts feels like making. Which, yes, by the way, this is the same developer that did Lunar on the Sega CD. And also technically Lunar Dragon's Song on the DS, which is, as I stated in the last stream, the worst RPG I've ever played. There's that. I will never I should stream it. Now that I think about it, I absolutely should stream Lunar Dragon Song. Because it is a disaster piece of an RPG. It is the Sonic Forces of turn-based RPGs. Everything it does wrong. Like, factually incorrect. They're like, hey, we heard stamina systems are a big, big thing for RPGs nowadays. But what if, instead of having your running, like, deplete your stamina, it depleted your health? Yep. And logically, they were like, hey, let's make it so that your normal walking speed is really slow, and all of the dungeons are huge. So now you've got no excuse but to sprint through the dungeons.
No, I mean no.
Oh, wow, random voice acting.
Personally, I'm saving mine for retirement.
Retirement. What the boss says is right. Right, Paella?
That's right. Bravery's not the same as bravado. Right?
I like her design.
Push your luck and you'll lose it all.
Yeah, it's just like Paella says. The odds are too stacked.
I feel like these are one-off NPCs, but they really put way more effort into them than they needed to. Not Roan, because Roan is an actual party member. And he's great. I like him.
If you want some monsters slain, boy, why don't you go ask the Geo-hound over there?
That is our word, and how dare you use the hard G? Technically, it's a soft G, but...
Metal. It was a memento of my mother. Will you help me get it back, please? I can pay you whatever you ask.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll knock some motherfuckers out.
I'm already in the middle of one job.
Ryudo, I think we should try.
Aren't we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral? Sorry, kid, but you better give up on your medal.
Yeah, it's probably not best to bring a small boy to the Pope. Like, that's... I don't know, like, that sounds like a bad idea. Like, you're not gonna bring your chickens to a fox, are you? Fox? You bring your chicken to the vet and there's a fox in, like, a doctor's coat, stethoscope. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna prescribe that she gets eaten. Yeah, not bringing him to the Pope, that's the thing we're doing for that little boy. It is not bringing him to the Catholic Church. Eat these and relax? What are these? These nuts! Cuckoo berries. Okay, I was close. The locals chew on them to make the corners round. If I weren't saddled... Oh my god, this guy is so fucking amazing. Oh, yo, she's drunk. Yo, Ryudo, do not let those intrusive thoughts in. Oh, yo. Oh shit, Millennia's awake. Yeah, spoilers. Millennia is inside Elena. I am sure there are several doujin manga about this. We've seen him once. Yo, that bitch was about to jump his bones like a kangaroo in a graveyard. Oh, yes, he had moxie, see? Who the hell uses the term moxie? I've never heard anybody in person actually use the phrase moxie. Running a one-man act's no good, see? Almost enough to make a man sleep wicked, see? If he wants to make his bed, he can eat it too. Okay. You know what? Fuck you. I liked your design. You gave me a real Poison from Final Fight vibes, lady. One second. And there we go. Hello, if you're just joining me. I did notice that there was some more people that just tuned in. So, wow, that actually really physically hurt to sneeze like that. They're all mopey because the rent ran off to feed some monsters. A scrub like him won't make half a meal. He'll make a quarter of a meal. Half of a half. You know, I like that, like, the one person that is concerned for the child's well-being is supposed to be the demon chick. She's like, yo, like, come on. Like, he's got parents and shit. Oh, and I guess risotto. Why does he have a fork? That is now going to be my question till the end of time. Why does Risotto have a fork? Oh, because his name is Risotto. You eat risotto with a fork. Why does he have a spoon? Rice is better eaten with a spoon. I mean, unless you're my nephew, then you just, like, eat it with your bare hands. I've seen him do that a time or two. It was funny. I was like, dude, it's not 1500. You don't have to, like, use your bare hands to dig into a Tupperware container of rice. We are merely humble circus folk. I'm sorry, with fucking Raccoon up there, Waluigi, and Poison. Yeah, keep your cream pies. Except you, lady. Wow. Okay. Do I have money? What kind of money have I got? 464. Probably not nearly enough for anything of value. So we're gonna go. I think if we keep going this way. No. Okay. Cave entrance. There we go. That's a little more like it. That's probably where we needed to go. Durham Cave. Oh, I remember this place. Convenient. Recover. Save game. We are not in the Inor Mountains. We are in Durham Cave 1. Okay, where am I going? Forward. So I do like that that little pointer thing. Like you can change where it points to. So if you need to find the exit or where you're going. Oh man, fuck that thing. I think these guys were in the first game too. Poff nuts, yeah. Yeah, I vaguely remember that thing being in the first game. Granted, it has been... Oh god. It's probably been like 25 years since I've played the first one. Maybe a little... Maybe not quite as long. Like, I borrowed it from a friend when I was in, like, late elementary school, and then I just never returned it. I think I had it up until a couple of years ago, when it, like, stopped working. Which is weird, because I do take, like, really good care of my games. Like, I've got some NES games that are, like I've had since I was a kid. Like, I know I've still got, like, our old copy of Turtles 2, Super Mario 2, and I think Zelda 2, like, lying around somewhere. Which is an underrated game. Zelda 2 is my favorite Castlevania. Oh, Millennia, you are charming. Yeah, the voice acting in this gives off like the same feeling as Mega Man Legends, where it's like, it's not technically good, but it's charming, it's endearing, it does its job. You don't need it to do much, but you know, like if you need it to do something, it's there for you. You know, like an old friend. It's comfortable, is what I'm saying. It's very much that old-timey Saban Fox Kids level of voice acting. And that's good. I think a lot of people were spoiled by stuff like a lot of people are spoiled by modern voice acting in games. Like everything's got to be superb, like expert level delivery. Everyone's got to be as good as Steve Blum in Cowboy Bebop. But it's like, you know what? It's okay for voice acting to be a little iffy, a little stilted. It fits the mood in certain games and shows. Not everything needs to be fantastic. It can just be good enough, and I'll be happy. As long as it's not Mega Man 8. As long as it's not Mega Man 8, we're good. Oh no, Dr. Wyowie has escaped. He's supposed to be in prison. I'm gonna need you to deal with him, Mega Man. I've got wabbits to hunt. God, this soundtrack fucks so hard. I love it. Yeah, we're gonna take this guy out. Ooh, dead. Oh, 360 no scope. Yeah, Grandia 2 will be the next thing to cross over with Call of Duty. Since they like to be like, hey, let's just make it into Fortnite. Instead of making a good game, let's just make Fortnite again. But, you know, not for kids. Cause I mean, like both have Attack on Titan shit. Both have the Turtles now. Like, I'm granted. As much as I hate Fortnite, the TMNT crossover looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I wanted a TMNT movie, like an animated TMNT movie, no, that trailer was pretty good. I'm gonna give credit where it's due. Hey, where the fuck am I going? Come on. Oh, am I? Okay, I see now. I see now. Okay. I did, however, see like the render for the TMNT crossover for Call of Duty, and it does look pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna it's not gonna make me play Call of Duty because I've got taste, but like the 3D models look good. Like if I wanted like a modern AAA Ninja Turtles game, I would want it to look like that. Like it does look good. Which I'm amazed we haven't gotten that. The one thing I am amazed by is how many studios have like done Ninja Turtles games and just like fucked it up. Because like that's not a no-name franchise. Like, okay, sure, maybe fuck up like Marvel or DC stuff, but Turtles? No. No, you're gonna treat that with respect. You're gonna treat that carefully. It's actually something that people have cared about longer than 5 years. 'Cause like as a kid, if you were into like Marvel or DC, you were a fucking loser. If you weren't into Ninja Turtles in the 90s and early 2000s, you were the biggest fucking loser. Like it was huge. And now at this point I'm just ranting because I hope that somebody just randomly tuning in will be like, hey, what's this motherfucker talking about?
That was beautiful, you guys.
Ah, Millennia, you are so endearing. Get that bitch a body pillow. Come on, Gung Ho. Gung Ho. Whoever owns the rights to Grandia. Like, let's get, like, actual licensed body pillows. That's gonna attack Millennia. You know what? I'm gonna take this fucker out. And she's gonna heal Ryudo. But you know what? Let's not be sexist. Everybody, we shouldn't just let the hot lady demon chick get a sexy body pillow. I think that Sky, Ryudo's bird, should get a body pillow too. Just, you know, for the sake of equality. I don't know, keep the fucking furries off my back. Or featheries? What is it called if you're a furry, but like your persona's a bird? And now I just want like a remake of Persona 5, except instead of personas, they're fursonas. So instead of like Joker calling Arsene, it's just like a dude in a fursuit. Oh, those are shower thoughts. Those are shower thoughts, Nick. You shouldn't have shower thoughts while on a live stream. Oh my god. Also, laughing at your own jokes is really lame. But here I am. It is apparently a social faux pas to find yourself funny. But like, what if you're actually funny? Like, not like you're not like me who just thinks he's funny. But what if you're like actually funny? Like, are you just not supposed to laugh at a legitimately funny joke? Who's gonna attack? He's gonna attack. Okay. I don't want Ryudo falling asleep. There we go. Cancel that. And that guy. Oh shit. Oh man. Now it's three against one. Do. I remember the first game's music being pretty kick-ass too. Like, it's surprisingly. You know what? We're gonna. And this guy. Yeah, nice. That's what this game's fucking about. Oof. I guess this kind of counts as a boss fight. She's gonna heal herself. Heal Millennia. Somebody's gonna take a hit. Oh. Somebody doesn't have to. It's like, bring some potions, but not for me. Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're in for some good shit here. This is the only move like this in the whole game, by the way. With, like, the anime FMVs. Actually, I think this is, like, the only anime FMV in the whole game. Now that I think about it. You can tell that they wanted more. Like, they really wanted to do more anime FMV moves. But for whatever reason, they just, like, never did. Damn, son! Yeah! Snapped into his Slim Jim. I just imagine he sounds like the kid from Ghost Stories. That was abrasive, I apologize. Wow, she's right, you really are retarded. You're making me regret it already. So, you know what? We're going to take just a little break. Just, stretch our legs. Get that blood going. Get that blood moving. Because, you don't want blood clots to happen. That shit sucks. So we're just going to take a tiny break. 5-10 minutes, give or take. So we'll be right back. And then we'll continue with more Grandia 2. You weren't trolling. My mic actually was muted, and now it's lagging. Why is the frame rate dipping? Oh my god. My PC can run this, I swear. It runs Baldur's Gate 3 perfectly fine. Yeah, you're not trolling. I believe you. That's okay. The game audio, I can assure you, is far more interesting than anything I have to say. But yes, all of the poop monsters. That is not the first time that's happened. By the way, I have had a whole stream where I completely forgot to turn on the mic. I was just like, what the fuck's going on?
That was beautiful, you guys.
And people going, hey man, we can't hear you. And I was completely oblivious to that fact. So, that's not the first time that's happened. You know what? We're gonna heal. Because, yikes. Yeah. Bop, 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 bop. And Roan gets to suffer. Oh, shit. This is Grandia 2 on the Dreamcast. Now, there is also a Sega... not a Sega. I mean, this is the Sega version. There is also a PS2 version, which is notoriously terrible. It is... so, it like, not the same developers as Final Fantasy. It definitely is of the same time as, like, the golden age of Final Fantasy. So, like, you are gonna see some similarities. If you've ever heard of a game series called Lunar, which was on the Sega CD, Saturn, PS1, soon to come into PS5 and the Xbox and Switch. This is the same developers as Lunar. So yeah, Dreamcast is a little old schooly. I am emulating this, so my Dreamcast. Fun fact, actually, like, the power supply died. As I was playing this very game, I was on my way... Whoa, holy shit. I was actually on my way to fight the final boss, and then my Dreamcast's power supply just died. I have no idea what the hell happened, but it was literally... It was a staircase separating me from the end boss. And my Dreamcast still doesn't work. I am still angry about it. Because at the time, I was like, man, I would like to do more reviews of Dreamcast games. And then my Dreamcast just decided to quit on me. And I had no other means of playing this. I mean, I think the Switch version was out at the time. But the Switch version also comes bundled with the first one, which you would think would add extra value, but the first one's not very good. It's ambitious. I'll give the first one that. It is definitely an ambitious RPG. But it's a remaster of the PS1 version, which is not as good as the Saturn version. And unfortunately, we never got the Saturn port over here. And I don't know what it is with RPG remasters and, like, using the worst possible version of the game in question for the remasters. Because, like, Final Fantasy VII, like, the version that you can buy on, like, PS5 and Xbox and Switch right now is based off of the original, not the original PS1 version, but the late 90s Windows 98 port. And the Windows 98 port is not very good. That is actually the version that I grew up with, was the Windows 98 version of Final Fantasy VII. It's the same thing with 8, but I mean, Final Fantasy 8's not a good game regardless of what version you're playing. Oh, Jesus. So it wasn't necessarily that the Dreamcast was hard to develop for. It was mostly a lot of the people, because I was at the ground floor of people that would have been interested in video games at the time the Dreamcast was released. Now, like, I knew a couple people that had a Dreamcast, but everyone that I didn't know that had that I did know that didn't have a Dreamcast was like, we're waiting for the PS2, we're waiting for the Xbox, we're waiting for the GameCube. And so a lot of it was just people weren't excited for the Dreamcast. Like, the Dreamcast was out in 1999, the same day that Final Fantasy VIII came out. So your options were either terrible financial choices or Sonic Adventure. And so I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that the PS2 was literally around the corner. Like, the PS2 came out in Japan like a couple months later. We're gonna Fallen Wings. Yeah, we're just gonna blitz them all. Another issue with the Dreamcast, it wasn't actually. So a lot of people will be like, "Oh, it was super easy to pirate games for." It technically was, and it technically wasn't. Like, yeah, you could just burn a game onto a CDR and run it that way, but people had to figure that out. You were not supposed to be able to burn multiple tracks on a CDR, because like neither the Dreamcast was made to play CDs that had multiple tracks, but CD burners really weren't meant to burn multiple tracks onto one CDR. It would be like putting like if you have like an old vinyl or like an old cassette tape, it would be like combining sides A with side B. Like, you weren't really supposed to do that. You weren't supposed to be able to do that. You know what? We'll just go out the old-fashioned way. Because, you know, any entrance is an exit. Another issue that the Dreamcast had was Electronic Arts. A lot of people underestimate like the power that EA has. EA is not a small-time publisher. They are the biggest publisher in the world. And if they are not backing your console, you are not selling systems. And we actually have a track record, because every console that has done well has been supported by Electronic Arts to a significant degree. Every single console. Now, here's the thing. So, every console that's done really poorly has also been backed by EA. But there's two in particular. Two consoles, and you already know which ones I'm... Three consoles. You already know which ones I'm thinking of. I don't even need to say them. I don't need to say that they're the Dreamcast, the Wii U, and the PlayStation Vita. I don't need to. But you already knew that that's what they were. Fuck. Because the Wii U had no support from Electronic Arts. The Vita had negligible support from Electronic Arts. I mean, same with the Wii U. Like, the Wii U had support at the start, and then once it was clear that it wasn't going to be the same hit as the Wii, that's when EA decided to pull the plug. And the Dreamcast never got a single game published by them. Not one. From launch day to the day that the Dreamcast was discontinued, not a single Electronic Arts game. Now, I hate EA. They make my fifth favorite game franchise, which is the UFC games. If you look into my channel, I have reviewed every single UFC game to date, every single Fight Night game to date, except for UFC's 4 and 5 for varying reasons. But EA is the deciding factor on whether or not your system is a success or a complete failure. And I hate to say that, because I absolutely cannot stand EA. Even though they make like those couple of games that I do like, I don't like them as a company. Because honestly, if anybody deserved to go bankrupt and stop making consoles in the early 2000s, it was Sony. I can't think of a single Sony game that I'm like, oh man, I gotta buy a console for that. Like, anytime I've bought like a first-party PlayStation game, it was, I already owned the system. I would not have bought Uncharted, like any of, like I own the incomplete Uncharted trilogy on PS4, PS3. I wouldn't have bought those if I didn't already have a PS3. They are not games that I would have been like, I would have gone out of my way to buy a console for. They were just like, they're there. I've never played them. They're $10. Why not? Which is a thing that I can't say for a lot of Sega systems. Like, I bought a Saturn for Virtua Fighter 2. I wanted to play Virtua Fighter 2. So I bought a Saturn. I wanted to play Sonic Adventure, so I bought a Dreamcast. I was never like, oh man, I gotta get a PS3 for Uncharted. Let's see here. I would say EA has a huge monopoly on game distribution and production. Now, here's a crazy take, okay? Because I'm not a sports ball fan. Like, I don't watch football, I don't watch basketball, I don't watch hockey. Which is like, that's a lot. That's a big. I don't watch soccer. Like, that's a huge chunk of EA's revenue, is their EA Sports line. But you know what? NFL Street, FIFA Street, NBA Street, those were good games. Those were damn fine games. We're not going to see those ever again under modern EA. Or, like, we're never going to see anything of that caliber. We're not going to get, like... I know we had, like, NBA Playground, which was a solid attempt, not a great game. But it was a solid attempt at something that was kinda NBA Jam-like. You wouldn't get that under modern EA. Like... I want to say, like, you're never going to get, like, an arcadey style UFC game, but UFC 4 exists, so who knows? Excuse me. I would say EA absolutely does have a monopoly on distribution and production. Like, if your system is going to succeed, you need EA's support, like, out the gate. There's only one exception to that. And that exception's the Switch. That is the only game the only game console that has had barely any support from Electronic Arts. That's done really well. And that's not to say that, like, the Switch has gotten EA games, but they're games that definitely play into, like, the kinds of games that Switch owners would actually purchase. Okay, maybe there's, like, that one guy that's like, man, if I could take NHL on the go, I fucking would. And don't get me wrong, if EA gave me the option of UFC 5 on the Switch, even if it runs at, like, half the frame rate, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Like, UFC on the go. I can play UFC while shitting. Like, absolutely. You think I'm not going to take you up on that offer? No, I'll absolutely take you up on that offer. But they played into what people generally want with the Switch, which I think is the only way that EA could have really done that. Every other time, like, when they don't support a console to any significant degree, it bombs. And I hate to say that. Whew, oh, wow, that was a lot of words. That was a lot of words to say that I have autism. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that EA has some franchises. They've got some stuff under their belt. That is, like, some of it's pretty good. Like, a lot of it's not for me. Oof. Oh boy, I might not be coming out of this alive. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, don't you do it. I'ma do it. Fuck. That, oh, whoa. I've got healy dealies. I can revive her. I can make her stronger. Yomi's elixir. Yep. Right on the... There we go. Whew. I think the Game Boy did get a significant amount. At least... So... So with the Game Boy is in a weird situation. Because at the time, which is a huge thing that you have to consider, at the time, you didn't, when the Game Boy was relevant, wow, I keep stepping on my words. When the Game Boy was relevant, I don't think EA was quite as important. It's the same thing with, like, the Super Nintendo and the NES. Yeah, maybe both of them got a couple of EA games. But I don't think at that time EA was really making things that would have sold you on a Game Boy. They were mostly focused on things on, like, the PS1 and the N64. And the N64, don't get me wrong, was, I keep saying, that's gonna, kind of like how Mutahar has, like, his, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have the, don't get me wrong. But don't get me wrong, the N64 is not exactly, like, a huge success, but it had EA's support. And that did actually, like, that was a benefit. Like, if you wanted 4-player Madden back in the late 90s and early 2000s, you weren't buying a PS1 unless you had a multi-tap. I've never met anybody with a multi-tap. Like, you just bought it for your N64. You bought it for your GameCube. Because that, like, 4-player support out of the box. There you go. You got a party there. With the Game Boy, I don't think EA was nearly quite as relevant or as much of a powerhouse. Because, like, when you think about it, EA is why there's not, like, competing football games, there's not competing FIFA games, there's not really competing NBA games. I mean, there is. Like, 2K's got their line of NBA games. I don't know, because I don't watch sports ball. Like, there's no... You're never going to see, like, a UFC game by 2K, unless EA loses the license. Maybe they'll be like, hey, let's get Ukes to make... This is a dream of mine, by the way. Get, like, if 2K secures the... like, the 1FC license and just, like, passes that off to Ukes, I would be... Oh, right. I forgot the whole WWE 2K20 situation. Never mind. So if somebody else, like, secures the rights to 1FC and, like, hands that off to Ukes, I would be like happier than a pig in shit. But I would say that like the GBA definitely got like the GBA got a lot of EA support. I remember pirating more than enough ROMs that had EA's logo on them. So, oh wow, how long have I gone on talking about fucking Electronic Arts? How long can I go on about the company that was founded by the same guy that made the fucking 3DO? Forever. I could talk about the 3DO for ages. Did you know there was almost like an exclusive Dragon Ball Z game for the 3DO? The 3DO of all things. The 3DO almost got an exclusive Dragon Ball Z game. And that astounds me. It wasn't very good. It was okay, technically not an exclusive because okay, technically not an exclusive because it was a port of an arcade game. Well, thank you, Armando. I do appreciate that you think that I'm cool to listen to. I can assure you, I'm not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, what's the 3DO? How to describe it? Have you ever like just taken a massive steaming shit and then gone, let's put that in stores? Because that is essentially the 3DO. The 3DO, the idea was, it was by the same guy that founded Electronic Arts. And he like really wanted to make like kind of an EA centric console. It wasn't an EA centric console. It actually did have like a fair bit of third party support. But essentially it was a very early CD based system. Like it predates the PS1. I think there was like the first CD based console was the TurboGrafx CD or the PC Engine CD in Japan. And the 3DO was like pretty much right after that. It was a lot of FMV games, which FMV games were like 90% cutscenes. So The Last of Us. Usually, they would be like cutscenes, and then sometimes you'd get like a little bit of gameplay. Sometimes it would be like watching a movie, and then every 5 or 10 minutes or so, you'd have like some sort of stupid, retarded gallery shooting section. Kind of like The Last of Us. The only difference is that The Last of Us actually like sold. But outside of that, like the 3DO is not really... It's kind of a clip note in gaming history. It's very much a game system that was like, we have this new medium and we can do a lot with it, but we don't exactly know what we can do with it. It wouldn't be until like the PS1, and I would dare say even the Dreamcast, when we figured out what we could actually do with CD technology. Because half the time, with CD technology in the early to mid 90s, it would be, let's just slip live actors or anime cutscenes into our video game. Which, granted, when you're a kid in the 90s, seeing an anime cutscene is kind of cool. Like, it makes you feel like you're watching an anime. But at the end of the day, it's like, I came here to fucking play a video game. Like, I want to play Mega Man X. I don't want to watch Mega Man X. So it kind of was... It was innovative for its time. But it had some drawbacks. It wasn't particularly good at... Like, the 3DO, ironically, couldn't actually render 3D visuals. Like, you were not getting... You would not get anything like as rudimentary as Star Fox on that shit. And if you've got the Switch Online, seriously, like open up the Super Nintendo app. Play some Star Fox for 5 minutes. The 3DO could not run that. 3D is in the fucking name. You know what it could run, though? Got a really, really good port of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And I mean that, like, in the utmost sincerity. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. It's a legitimately really good port of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. It's, like, if you wanted to play Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo... oh, whoops. Controller disconnected for a second. Like, if you wanted to play Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, your option was the 3DO. Because it never got a Super Nintendo port. It wouldn't get a port after the 3DO version until, like, 2003. So, there you go. If you want, like, that was the best way to play. It's also technically the start of the Fight Night series, because EA's very first boxing game was a 3DO exclusive called Foes of Ali, where instead of like a career mode, it was you just go through Muhammad Ali's career, and you completely negate the times where he cheated on his wives. My bad. His marriage was shakier than his hands. Fuck. It's cringe to laugh at your own jokes, but what if your jokes are funny? That's the worst part. I am blessed and I am cursed. Blurs. 5 seconds. Whoa. No, I can't do... It actually is very ironic. I don't think... So the guy's name is Trip Hawkins. I don't... Like, he's the guy that founded EA. I don't think he's been a part of EA for a long time. Like a very long time. But it would be kind of like... It'd be like Shigeru Miyamoto working, like, starting his career off with Donkey Kong and Super Mario Brothers, but then working on some franchise that's, like, low-key and you kind of forget about it. Kind of like the guy that made Pikmin. Whoever that was. Sorry, sometimes I have to, like, double check to make sure who I'm attacking is, like, the actual target that I want to hit. You know what? The boss is right there. Ooh, oh shit, Millennia's going ape shit. Oh my god, I love this bitch. Holy shit. Oh, man, even her portrait changes. That's cool. Oh shit. There's so many, like, stupid little details in this that I just love. Yo, motherfucker, that was just the Hurricane Mixer. You stole that shit from Ultimate Muscle. Oh shit, now I can't even control her. But I mean, like, with 3DO is not the worst system of all time. It's, like, I've played a tiny bit of it. Like, I've played maybe 4 or 5 games on it. It's not the worst thing ever. I would say that's probably, like, the Atari Jaguar. With the Atari Jaguar, it's like, its best game is Rayman. And Rayman is kind of... We have not gotten a new Rayman game in, like, 15 years. There's a reason. That is because as far as, like, 2D side-scrolling mascots go, Rayman is the only one that's more forgettable than fucking Arrow the Acrobat. And even that got a remaster at some point. Oh, nice! Good old Millennia with the counter. Oh, yep, there we go. The last one, so the last Rayman was technically on the Wii U. So, okay. So Rayman Legends did get a port on the Switch, which I think, technically speaking, is the most recent version. Ubisoft is another point of contention because they will delay a game for no good reason. Now, I say that as a person, so unlike EA has put out some games that I like. Ubisoft has never, in my opinion, put out a game above a 3 out of 10. Their best game is a 3 out of 10. Yes, a lot of people will go, well, what about Assassin's Creed Black Flag? That's 3 out of 10. I'm sorry. Am I supposed to pretend that your dog shit parkour stealth game with a kind of okay pirate sailing minigame is somehow like a masterpiece? No, I'm not. Your sailing is 6 degrees south of Wind Waker. Your sailing is like less good than, oh fuck, what was that one PS1 pirate game? Oh geez, I'm like it's on the tip of my tongue. I've got it around here somewhere. There's never been a Ubisoft game that I've liked. But they have this habit of delaying their games for no reason. And none more stupid than Rayman Legends. Now, Rayman Legends, when it was announced, was a Wii U exclusive. And it was going to make actual like use of the Wii U gamepad. And okay, don't get me wrong, there's that line again, that phrase, don't get me wrong. The Wii U gamepad's not perfect. It's barely a concept. There was things they could have done with it that they just didn't do with it. But Ubisoft, they thought differently. They thought there was something they could do with it. With Rayman Legends, they decided to delay it for 6 months, 2 weeks away from launch. It was finished. You see, a game has to be a month away from launch to go gold. And when it goes gold, that means that the retail version is finished and it's printed on discs. It had already gone gold. Yes. Yes, the stealth aspects of Assassin's Creed, they're not... So what, like, I had a friend that was, like, really big into Assassin's Creed. And he was like, oh man, it's like the best stealth game ever. But then it's like half the shit you can't do in Assassin's Creed, you could do in fucking Metal Gear. Not Metal Gear Solid. No. We're not going to PS1. We're not going to PS2. We're not even talking Twin Snakes on the GameCube. We're talking Metal Gear, MSX, NES, Metal Gear Solid, what was it? Babel on the Game Boy Color. You could do the shit that you can't do in Assassin's Creed. It is not a stealth game. So my suspicion with the first two Assassin's Creeds is Ubisoft wanted their Zelda. They're not meant to be stealth games. They're action adventure games. They fit in the same category as Zelda. The only issue is nobody at Ubisoft has ever played a Zelda game. And I say that as somebody that has played both Breath of the Wild and what was it? What was that like Roman themed game that Ubisoft put out? It was called Gods and Monsters at one point. I've already forgotten the title. It was the game that everyone was like, yeah, I know, right? Like Ubisoft will delay a game for no reason. Because like they delayed, so every time. Oh wow, that's a weird ringing. Like with Assassin's Creed Shadows, they kept delaying it, and if you look at it, every time that the game would have like an announced, like a confirmed release date, there was another game supposed to come out that day. The most recent one is Monster Hunter Wilds, and you can tell they delayed it another time because if you have the option of Assassin's Creed Shadows or perhaps one of the biggest cultural phenomena since Pokemon, which are you going to choose? I can assure you, okay, if Assassin's Creed Shadows, oh geez, what day is it supposed to come out on again? I don't even think they've announced like an actual like release day for it. If Nintendo next week announces that Pokemon Legends Z to A comes out on a specific day, and it's like before or on the day that Assassin's Creed Shadows is supposed to come out, you can bet your ass, both cheeks of your ass, that Ubisoft will move that date. They don't want that smoke. They literally do not want that smoke. And it doesn't matter what other game comes out. Like Capcom could be like, hey, Mega Man Legends, we're just re-releasing it on the PS1. Ubisoft would move the date. Doesn't matter that it's not like the like a version playable on modern consoles. Ubisoft would move the date. Jesus fuck. Even the demon chick in her fucking see-through skirt and panties is terrified. God, I love this bitch. She's so cute. Oh my god, I want like 6 body pillows of this lady. Not even to do anything with, just like have. They can adorn my walls. She's like a box of ferrets in the shape of a woman. Just adorable. So yeah, that concludes my rant on Ubisoft. kind of, sort of. I might have forgotten some slight details there. All that matters is I fucking hate Ubisoft. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. What was that? That game's name is bothering me. It's that one. It started off development as Gods and Monsters. It was all like Greek mythology themed. But that game, like everybody was comparing it to. Oh, here continues my rant on Ubisoft. Everyone was like comparing it to Breath of the Wild, but I'm like, how? How are you comparing this to Breath of the Wild? It doesn't feel like the people that have played it have played Breath of the Wild. It doesn't feel like Breath of the Wild. It just feels like a Ubisoft game. It'd be like it'd be like playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and going, oh, it's kind of like NBA Jam. It's like, no, it's not. It's nothing like NBA Jam. The only thing that the two have in common is being like arcade sports games. That's it. That's like saying that Skyrim is like GTA 3. It's like the only thing they have in common is being open world games. That's literally it. Oh, Jesus Christ, where the fuck am I going? I am going over here. Forward! I am so sorry. I might actually be retarded. I'm retarded. No, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am simply retarded. But no, yeah, okay. Oh, I'm actually supposed to go back. Well, you know what? I need to stretch my legs, so we're going to take a short little break. Just like catch our breath, stretch our legs a little. Come on, I mean, you don't want to be sitting in your chair all day. You don't all night. Either or. You want to be getting up, moving, get the blood going. You know, I once heard about a Smash player that like he sat for like 12 straight hours playing Smash, which is a small amount of hours to be playing Smash Brothers. He died of a heart attack. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to have that happen to you. Get up, stretch your legs, especially if you're at work.
if you want to beat me.
Yo, I specifically requested that you guys remind me to turn my mic on. It's in the chat. I turned up the volume and I was like, yo, am I actually saying things? Is there things that I'm saying that people are comprehending? And you know, the embarrassing part is that my face is right there. So I tried to remember to turn my mic on. I was even like, man, don't forget to turn your mic on. So it's not on you guys, it's on me. It's my fault. I should have turned my mic on. I apologize for that. That was unprofessional of me. It's a good thing you guys didn't get to hear those last, like, 3 jokes. Because, oh boy, I don't think you guys were ready for them. Because, oh boy, they would have... Man, your ribs would have been in so much pain after hearing all 3 of those jokes. You would have been like, oh my god, what? He said what? And now you'll never know. You'll never know what I said. You'll never actually know the full potential of my comedy. To feel their full power. This is only 5% of my comedy. Miss Elena, I saw her too. I had her breasts in my face. You've made good on your fancy talk. And I see you have yourself a few women. I envy you, fella. Though the other filly you was with got my blood a-stirring. Yo, why are these one-off NPCs? That's so. Then I reckon she ain't too much different from any other woman. Man, the sexism in this. You fucking tell him, Paya. No, Millennia is mommy energy. She's not evil. Pure mommy energy. Anyway, we can leave through the rear gate now. Unless you have some more missing jewelry, Rowan. The baked plains. Yeah, well, Milena, you probably don't want him around. Okay, fine then, Sugar Tits. We'll bring the brat along with us. What do we got for money? 2 grand. We'll round up. North Silesia. One second. Literally a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, did I go the wrong way? Okay. I went the wrong way. Nope. South Silesia. Baked Plains. The darkest of areas. The loneliest of regions. The Baked Plains. Like cookies. Okay, sorry about that. That was a random little thing that just happened. Yes. We'll save. Yes. We'll save. Here's hoping there's going to be a little less stutters. And I also do apologize if I don't look at the camera quite as much as you'd probably like. I am autistic, so a camera counts as an eye, and we retards do not make eye contact. Makes intimate moments awkward. Very awkward. Super duper awkward. Yeah. You get the why didn't you look at me questions a lot more often than you'd like. And you have to explain to them that you are autistic and you don't like eye contact. So that is all of your eyes. However many people are watching, multiply that by 2. That's what a camera is. Yeah. Technically, anybody can... Ooh, dead. Super dead. Oof. And Roan took some heavy damage. It says that the live stream has ended. Oh, man. Part of me is like, do I keep live streaming because I want to? Or do I go and watch my favorite live streamer? That is the pain. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I saw somebody talking about SWAT cats. Give me 2 seconds.
I mean, sure, why not? I can't be more excited for this. Like, I used to watch Mighty Max, but like for me, you couldn't announce. I don't think there's a game I could. There's no other game that I could be this excited for. Like, it's just impossible.
And there we go. I won't delude his stream any longer, because I've got my own stream to worry about of a whole ass 2 whopping people. So we'll get to the next area, and then that's it for this for tonight. Because I want to watch his stream. He's streaming streaming Skies of Arcadia Legends on the GameCube, and I tried to stream it, and I was like, man, this is a game I would rather watch than play. And don't get me wrong, Skies of Arcadia Legends looks fucking mint. Like, looks solid. Super solid. Like, if I owned it back in the day, oh man, you bet your ass I would have been playing that, like, every fucking weekend. But at the moment, I don't have too much patience for RPGs where it's like the random encounter rate is stupidly high. So, yeah.
Gotta work even harder.
As much as I would like to play it, oh boy. I just don't have the patience for that kind of RPG. That's actually a big part of why, like, Pokemon wasn't a thing this year. It was because, to be brutally honest, I don't have it in me to play another Pokemon game. Like, at all. Game. So, like, I was thinking maybe I could. Maybe I could get away with it. Maybe I could do the remakes. But then I played, like, 30 minutes of Heart Gold. And I was just like, nope. I am not going to have a single positive thing to say about it. And granted, it was only 30 minutes. Okay? 30 minutes. I would have liked to have reviewed Pokemon games after, like, Gen 1. I don't think I have it in me. I am not made of that stuff. I wish I was. I genuinely wish that I was. If I could review, like, if I had the patience for Gold and Silver, oh man, you guys would have gotten a hell of a review. But again, I'm just not. I am not made of sterner stuff. Only ones that I would cover because they're the only ones I care about. I don't give a fuck about your pansy ass war dodger, like draft dodger fucking Cloud and your fucking mama's boy Sephiroth. I don't give a fuck about that. After 6, Final Fantasy ended. Okay, it's done. It's over. There is no games after 6. Except Octopath Traveler and Lost Odyssey. After that, like, I don't give a fuck. But I scoured every single one of his reviews for, like, an opinion that was slightly different from mine to each game. No. I am fairly certain that that man plagiarized notes that I hadn't even written yet. That is how on the same level the two of us are in regards to Final Fantasy. Every single thing that he said, I was like, I was going to say that. Fuck. Now what do I say? Do I make some sort of joke about how Kefka is like a dollar store Joker? No. Because Kefka is so ahead of the curve that the Joker ripped him off. And from there, the Saint Haim Papal State. Oh yes, the Papal State. The state of... Oh shit, I completely forgot about this part. Okay, so yeah, ever so often you get like these little campfire segments where you get to like talk to everybody. These are very much kind of whatever sort of things. It's more character building. It's fun. It's cute. Will you tell me about the good battle of good and evil? Bitch, the fuck is there to tell? Like, fuck, lady. Dude. The people lived happily, bathed in the light of Lord Grandness. And then, like, Satan came. Yeah. Yeah, just, he came. We had to get him a towel. It was a big towel. Satan's huge. I'm not just talking height, man. Like width. Yeah, a lot of these are just like story and world building. They're fine. Like it's good. I remember like going through this and not being like bothered by it. I was legitimately enthralled. I don't remember it being this long, and really all I want to do is lay down in bed. So there we go. What? Okay. We're apparently staying away from somebody that is melting. They can melt all they want. Huge tongue-like thing was coiled around me, and it was... Stop right there. Okay? We're not going any further. That's strange, it's too quiet. Hey, Ron, wake up!
Something's here.
Oh, shit! Are you guys ready to meet the second best character in the entire game?
Here goes my impact bomb. Golden hammer! Crash!
Oh yeah, we're locking in here. We're not gonna lose to this guy. Not some dirty fucking wolf man. No, that would be gay.
Golden hammer! Crash!
Ooh, yeah.
Here goes my impact bomb.
Ooh, I am slick. Super slick. As soon as he landed that killing blow on Ryudo, I was like, Phoenix down. Ooh. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Ugh. Yo, I completely forgot about these. That's okay. Elena, would you kindly heal the gentleman? What? Okay, fine, sure. Yeah, okay. Sure. That works.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Weird that that didn't interrupt him. Yeah, if that would kindly interrupt him. You just switched targets. Okay. Roan, it's up to you, man.
Ryudo, pull yourself together.
Well, I was apparently supposed to win that. So yeah, I'm getting a little tired, so I'm gonna probably just like lay down for a bit. You know what? You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you all for joining me for tonight's stream. We'll stream again on Tuesday. It'll be similar format, you know, vertical, all that business. That's what gets me the views anyways, so why not? Why not take advantage of it? You guys have a great night.